This experience happened to me a year ago. I'm 16 now. I still have nightmares about it. So let me tell you about the layout of my house. My room is in the front part of the house, whereas my parents' and my brother's room is in the back part, so my room is farther away from the other rooms. Next to my room is the laundry room. The laundry room leads to the back room, and the back room leads to the back porch outside. In the back room is a huge window that you can see out into the back porch and yard. In my room on the wall above my bed is a window that leads to the back porch. I always had the window covered with a blanket because it creeped me out. Anyways, the window is the type of window that you have to open with a handle that twists. The handle was broken, so I could never open my window, so it was always hot in my room. I had to have a fan in there at all times or else I couldn't sleep. Now on with the story. One night at 12:50, getting close to 1, I was sitting on my bed against the wall with the window right next to my head. Before I go into anything, I had my 2 very protective pit bulls lying on my bed. I wasn't particularly quiet in my room because the fan in my room is pretty loud. Anyways, I was on my tablet or laptop, I don't remember which one, but I remember I was on Wattpad reading a story that my best friend had posted on there, when out of nowhere, I hear a on my window, which of course startled me for the simple fact that 1, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and 2, I know for a fact that none of my friends would ever tap on my window at this time, so you can probably guess that I was feeling a bit nervous. Both of my dogs were looking at the window with their ears perked and their hackles up. They weren't barking or growling, but you can tell that they had their guards up. Instead of lifting up the blanket on my window, which of course I was too scared to do anyways, I got up off my bed as quietly as possible, so if just in case there was someone out there, they wouldn't know I was awake. Thank God my bedroom door was open, because it creaks loudly when it opens. I usually left my door open before I went to bed, so all the cold air in the house would flow into my room. I walked into the laundry room, and opened the door and stepped into the back room as quiet as I could so the floor wouldn't creak, and I peeked out the window enough to where I wouldn't be seen. As if they could see me anyways, because it was completely dark in my back room. But anyways, what I saw almost made my heart jump out of my chest. I saw a guy standing at my bedroom window with his face completely against the window. He was about 5'9", maybe 5'10". His clothes were torn up, and he had long hair from what I could see. I have good eyesight in the dark, so I could make out faint details. I don't know how I was able to do this so calmly, but I walked back to the laundry room, shut the door and locked it, and then I walked down the hallway to my parents' room and woke my dad up. I told him everything, and he was just dumbfounded. "How do you know?" he asked when I told him, and I said that I went into the back room and checked. That's when he fully woke up and realized I was dead serious. He got out of bed and put some clothes on. Instead of going onto the back porch through the back room, he went through my brother's room and through his door that led outside to the concrete walkway that would lead to the big driveway. He went around to the backyard, and of course, the guy that was at my window was leaving the same way that my dad was coming, so they met head on. My dad ended up getting into a fight with this guy. At this point, my brother was already awake and was helping my dad. Mom had already called the cops, and I was shaking really badly and at the verge of tears. Finally, the cops came and arrested the guy. Supposedly, he was some homeless drug addict who raped and killed 4 14-year-olds a month prior to my incident. I guess I was his next victim. Creepy homeless guy, drug addict, rapist, and killer. Let's not meet ever